Hi there. As you may know, a lot of the airports around the world needed to be rebuilt when Airbus introduced their new super jumbo, the A380. This was also the case here in Denmark, at Copenhagen International Airport, where they needed to widen one of the runways in order to handle that big beast. The runway they needed to widen was the one known as 04 right or 22 left, depending on which direction you're looking at it. The runway was completed during summer 2015. And my friend Kenneth Majgaard and I were very fortunate to be a part of this opening ceremony where we were to land some of the oldest aircraft and some of the smallest aircraft you find here in Denmark as the first aircraft to touch that brand new surface. We met very early at Holbæk Airfield in order to make it in time for the grand opening at Copenhagen Airport at 6 o'clock that same morning. The weather was definitely not ideal for the operation, as it was very misty, it was overcast, and the thick layer of clouds were covering up for the light that we needed in this twilight zone. The two aircraft that we are flying are both Piper Cubs from the US, built back in the 1940s and were used for the Second World War here in Europe, especially for the D-Day operation. Only one of these aircraft actually attended the D-Day operation back in the mid-1940s at the end of World War II. Since then, the two aircraft have actually been rebuilt to civilian aircraft and again rebuilt again back to original state, which we find them today, as they were seen back in the 1940s. Both aircraft departed from Holbæk Airport within minutes of one another. However, it took at least 10 to 15 minutes to find one another in these misty and dark conditions. Finally, it lightened up and our formation was formed. We can now enjoy the trip all the way into Copenhagen Airport, except that we had a headwind which was actually delaying us. We should be there at 6 o'clock sharp. Upon approaching Copenhagen Airport, we realized that the headwind had delayed us at least 6 to 7 minutes. And as we can see, there is a Boeing 737 holding at the holding point, waiting for us to come by and do what we have to do. After wiggling our wings and passing the tower, we turned around, loosened the formation, and made sure that both aircraft touched that brand new surface as the first aircraft ever to do so. We did that 11 minutes after the hour of 6. After we vacated the runway, the first commercial jet could start on that brand new runway. We parked our aircraft, turned off the engines, and attended the official reception with breakfast and everything, which lasted at least for 1 hour. After the reception, and despite the rainy day, we decided to fly over Copenhagen to do some sightseeing over the city. Whoa! A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you don't get every day. I want to say thank you to everyone that was involved in this project, especially Kenneth Meigård, who was a key person in making this happen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stick around, we'll make some more aviation videos, probably not of runway openings because they don't happen every day. But stick around and we'll see you next time. Peace out, happy landings.